Hi everybody, so we are back with another Romeo and Juliet video commentary. This is taking place right after the bedroom pas de deux, which if you didn't see, I will link in a card for you. This is going to be some of the acting bits in Act 2. So basically, Romeo and Juliet have had their first night together, and here comes the nurse. And the nurse, of course, is in on it. She's probably the only one that knows she's married. But she also knows the ramifications of them getting caught. So she's not thrilled. Get out now. What are you doing? This whole scene coming up is mostly acting. Oh, this is hard. Trying to kiss him, going down the stairs. Yeah. And then she's going, no, get out. So this whole scene is acting, and this is when I really started to get into it. It's nice to not have to dance so much by this point because you're already dead. So here comes Papa, Lord Capulet, Jock Soto. And he's, comforting me because remember, Tybalt has just died also. So everybody thinks I'm sad that Tybalt has died. And while I am, it's more that Juliet is sad because Romeo has been banished. So here comes Lady Capulet, Darci Kistler. Oh, darling, it's going to be okay. We're all going to survive. And here comes Paris in his purple tights, yet again, to save the day. And, of course, Juliet's forgotten all about Paris. But her parents, of course, don't know that she's already married. So this becomes an issue. Oh boy, I'm already married and they don't know it. And he's like, will you have my hand? No, Mom, please, no. I can't do this. And of course, Juliet can't say I'm already married because she's married the family enemy. So this whole scene is about not wanting to marry Paris. Please don't let me marry him. And she's, of course, all confused. You have to remember she's 14. She's 14 in this predicament. So you're going to act like a crazy, it's not a let's talk things out calmly and gently kind of moment. Please, there's a lot of running around, a lot of begging that escalates just because you have to show her panic. It's not like, oh, let me think about this for a minute. And see, right there, the nurse has gone against her. She's not going to go against Lord and Lady Capulet. So Juliet's one ally in this whole thing has turned against her. The hardest part about this is still making your legs look good and your feet pointed when you're running around and flopping on the bed. That's, for me, the hardest bit is not forgetting about your legs when you're acting and your feet and trying to look. Oh, I kind of forgot about him there. Right here, that slap has since been taken out for various reasons. But he never actually slapped me. A lot of people think that Lord Capulet slaps Juliet. He does not. Go back and rewind. He slaps his own hand. I don't know if you can see it, but he did not actually slap me. And that's the point where Juliet realizes, I don't think I can win this battle. I think this is going to be a big, big problem. And Lady Capulet at this point is, how dare you slap my child? But, again, back in those days, women were property, and you were supposed to make a good marriage for your family. And so Lord Capulet's not having it any other way. You will marry Paris if it's the last thing I do. You're not matching him anymore, but we can fix that. You can get married in purple. It'll be fine. So, of course, at this point, now Paris is starting to get fed up with the whole situation. Now he's not having it anymore, and it becomes just a mess. Juliet's determined to not give in, and yet he's like, you will marry me. Come on, let's do some bores and a promenade, and things will be just fine. This is hard because you have to be on your leg, and you have to let him know where your weight is, yet you have to look like you're fighting him. So those moments are really tricky, so you don't get too violent, so the step doesn't, fall apart. And here it's just person after person. Lord Capulet, Mom, Dad, Paris, blah. It's almost like you're in her head at this point. Ooh, that was a good push, Katie. He says, what are you doing? Nope, not going to do it. Fine. You know what? I'm out. You will marry him. We'll be back later. Figure it out. That's basically what they're saying there. Stay in your room. We'll be back in an hour. So this is where she has to decide what to do. A lot of falling down. Again, hard to fall in pretty positions. It's really, really difficult to make this whole thing not look just like an emotional mess. Here too, running up the stairs, pointing the feet, and then as you roll over, point those feet. I mean, it's so hard because you're trying to be in the drama of the scene and you're trying to be in the character, but you can't forget your on-point shoes. You can't forget. So this is where she's starting to remember what was a happy time with Romeo and what am I going to do, and how am I going to get out of this? Because I can't tell them I'm married. Ooh, that was nice. That's supposed to mimic one of the steps in the balcony scene that starts in that pirouette and goes into a promenade, but he's not there. So you fall on the floor. Oh no, what am I going to do? I know. I'll go around and do some soda shots. And by this point, you're so tired, you can barely get off the ground. That was good. What do I do? Do I marry Paris? No, I want Romeo. What am I going to do? Because she's 14. She hasn't really thought this through. That, oh, maybe I should tell my parents, and then I won't have to marry him. She just doesn't see any way around it, because as a 14-year-old, you want to please your parents. Especially back then, girls did not have a say. Fall on the floor again, point the back foot. Sort of. Whoop. And then she gets an idea. That's who I'll go see. I can go see Friar Lawrence. He'll help me. He married us. He should know what to do. Let me run up the stairs and get my cape. Because everybody needs a good cape. Whoops, I didn't put that on well. That wasn't great there. Point your feet, Katie. Ooh, totally missed on the cape there. That was supposed to go around. Look, whoops. Not good with props sometimes. So I'm going to end there for today. We'll do more of Act 2 in future videos. But I really hope you guys enjoy these, and we will finish the ballet. If you missed the video on me telling the story of how I got cast in Christopher Wheeldon's Carousel, it's right down there. You can click it to watch. Love you guys so much. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me. I know it's been very sporadic lately, but hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time.